This is our fully rebuilt Bridgeport Milling Machine. It's got the variable speed head, 48-inch tail with a longer table, and it's had a regrind to the X, Y and Z axes, plus the top of the table and the two sides as well. Now the customer for this one has asked for a 4-axis DRO system, so that's X, Y, the knee scale being the Z, and the quill scale as well, with a summing unit here which sums the knee and the quill together to give you, so wherever you move the machine, you've got it on the DRO. It's an absolutely fabulous system. As well as that, there's an upgrade on the X, Y and Z power feeds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through the machine now and let you see it all running, and please come down and see it for yourself in real life. Okay, so brand new lead screws in the X, Y and Z, of course, with all our fully reground machines. Get brand new lead screws. Of course, you wouldn't replace the lead screws without replacing the double nut system either, so we've done that as well. The Y-axis is the same, there's almost no backlash at all. Brand new lead screw and nuts there. Absolutely lovely. Same with the knee, we've replaced the lead screw and the nut, and replaced the bearings and the gears in there as well. So that's absolutely fabulous. All been serviced, all running great. Then we've done the locks, the X, Y and Z locks, they're all working fine. The knee one down here, that's all working great. The lube system as well has all been replaced. So we've replaced all the metering units, all the pipe there. We've serviced the pump. So just make sure you pump the oil once in every 8 hours of operation. You know, twice would be better, but the manual does say just once in every 8 hours. We've also fitted a new LED light here. That's IP65 sealed LED. That's really nice. There's a guard, of course. Every machine has a guard on. It's an interlock guarding system, so it shuts everything down that could cause a problem. But leave it on your DRO and your light. Obviously, you don't want to lose the data on the DRO, and you want to be able to see what you're doing. So that's really good. So now powering up the machine, I'm going to show you the power feeds all running. I'm going to do them all together, just to show you that they do all run together, and to you know, so not to make the video too long either. Okay, so power the machine up, you hit the green one here, you need the left-hand one down. The next one to that is for the slotted head, which is not fitted on this machine just yet. The power feed one, you can have it up or down, but it's not in the middle, and that brings all 3 power feeds on. And the far right-hand side one's for the coolant pump in the back, which is actually a 110 volt coolant pump on this one. The other thing you need to add on this is, believe it or not, when you're going to see it running, it's actually running on single phase. It's running from a 240 volt plug. So we've got an inverter in the back of this, in the cabinet here, and we've replaced quite a lot of stuff and done a lot of wiring to ensure that it can run on single phase, including rewiring the motor. So the motor's now no longer a 415 3-phase, it's actually a 220 volt 3-phase, which is the American standard, and that runs from the inverter, which is hidden inside the control cabinet there. So you wouldn't know it was actually a single phase machine. Outwardly it works exactly the same as a normal one, but yeah, it's really nice. You can just, obviously ideal for a home workshop, you know. Okay, so powering up all 3 power feeds at once. You wouldn't do this in normal operation, it's just purely for demo purposes. So each one of those has got variable speed, so you can vary the speed right the way down to almost nothing, and it's got rapid override as well. So really nice. These are the latest, most powerful Align power feeds. Obviously, because they're brand new, they come with a 1-year warranty. Each one's fitted with a safety handle. Obviously, you've got to have that for the power feed. Also under here, don't take these stops off. Hidden under there, there's another stop to save the scale that's on the back here. So you move them up wherever you like, but just don't take them off, and don't take the hidden stops out either. That's there for your safety. And the same with the Y-axis power feed. You're best off just leaving those stops where they are. They're set for the extremities. If you move them, you tend to forget about them, so you're best off just leaving them where they are. Okay, so moving on, so that's the bottom end of the machine done. We're going to move on to the variable speed head now and the quill. So firing up the variable speed head, we're in high range at the moment, and we're sitting at 1000 RPM. Fires up just great. That was 450 and all the way up to 2,200. Absolutely lovely. Reverse is just as quiet. You'll see the way the spindle starts up slightly slower than it would if it was running on 415 three-phase. That's due to the ramp up from the inverter that's in the back there, and that's obviously to limit the amount of current inrush. Okay, so changing to low range now. I'll move this handle out the way. I'm going to move this handle all the way to the back. Push it in, turn it round, and make sure it's locked in before you fire up again. And here it's just as quiet in low range. It's 240 in low, 280. And back down to 450, sorry, 60. And reverse now. It's just as quiet in reverse. Hit the brake. Okay, so back now from low range to high. So I'm going to move, before it goes to the high, I'm going to go to the neutral position, which is about here. And that allows you to freewheel the spindle if you're clocking up a PCD. Okay, so pushing it in, back round, make sure you're locked in into high range, fire up again. Here it works just fine. Okay, so engage the feed. See the feed works. Feeding down now. We're in the highest feed rate. That's the slowest, and that's the medium. They're all working great. I'll let it traverse down and trip out for itself. Should be able to see the DRO is reading as well as the quill moves. That feedback's coming from this scale here. Okay, works great, you know. Okay, beautiful machine, fully rebuilt, as I say. We spent an absolute fortune replacing bearings, belts, lead screws, pulleys, all sorts of things in the head, every single part of the machine. Match precision bearings, all reground spindle in the quill there. There's just so many parts that we replace, is unbelievable. But it's an absolutely lovely machine. Please come down and see how we rebuild the machines for yourself in real life. Thanks for watching.